Hi and hello, watch fans, and welcome back to Micro Praha 2025. We are joined by Hakim El Kadiri behind the brand Elka, who is showing his beautiful, serene watches here again. How's it been for you so far, Hakim?
So far, it's good. So it's the second time I'm joining Micro Praha, and I guess so it's even better than last year. So last year, I came here 2 years ago, not last year, but it's impressive. How the organization is done. They're doing really a great job.
So you attended the first year.
The first year where it was in a hotel, so it was a
Yeah,
smaller venue, but it was already big, and they attended something like 3,000 or 4,000 people.
that's
And
right, yeah.
this year it's amazing. The number of people and the magnificent environment we have here.
It's absolutely stunning, isn't it, to see how it's gone from humbler beginnings, although it was always quite a grand event, and it was hosted in a very nice hotel in year one.
Yeah.
To this, which is one of the most, I would say, arresting train stations you could hope to find on planet Earth. So, very convenient, obviously. How did you get here today? Did you fly in, or did you drive, or did you
I
train?
came by train, by airplane, so I'm on a long trip to come here, but it's not too long.
Have you been traveling a lot this year? Have you been doing a lot of events or fewer?
Yeah, this year, of course, I've been to Time to Watches. Okay, so we met there. Then after that, so I had an event in Yverdon. I've been in Watch Pro London, and so I think it's my fourth one here. If probably I'm forgetting something, but
It's easy to do, really, isn't it? Because the calendar does seem to get packed very quickly. But it's great to have you here. What have you brought with yourself to the fair to show the visitors to Micro Praha?
Okay, so I'm coming with a new collection that I did. So it's a limited edition. I was working with photographer, a Swiss photographer, a non-photographer, and he is only doing black and white pictures.
Okay.
So since years, he is really specialized in that kind of pictures, and he's developing himself the pictures. So he is not working with digital, so only with how do you call that? Analog photography. Thank you. And I wanted to create a model that is really pure, without any applied index, without any features on it. So the idea was really to launch a product that was black and another one white. And so that is something that I just brought here. So that is my second event where I'm showing this. So the first event was in November, so beginning of November, and we did the event in Geneva with him where we present his pictures and my watches.
Wow, what a lovely artistic collaboration that is. Is that something that you foresee as a repeated action for Elka in the future? Would you like to do this with more artists from different mediums?
I think yes. I would love to bring Elka in that field. So something working with artists, something that is going to bring a new level to the brand. So today, so I really position the brand in the 60s, end of the 60s, because the old Elka was collapsed in the late 60s, and the idea was to relaunch the brand where it was in the late 60s. But today I want to bring something else in addition, which is the design, working probably with designers that are working in that area. That could be something interesting.
That is interesting. And the watch lends itself to this freedom of expression because it's a wonderful canvas, isn't it? The way you've designed it with such an enormous dial aperture, so much space to play with, and the possibility of using different colors and different finishes and different techniques. What can you tell us about the things you have in development right now for the future?
For the future, so I have plenty of ideas, of course.
Doesn't surprise me.
Of course, what I have to do is really now, to focus on what I have and to develop. So I have today 3 cases. So now a new one, which is the 36 millimeter, and then we did also a collaboration with his jewelers, Alan Ben Joseph.
We know who that is, don't we? We know who Alan Ben Joseph is, eh?
That's
Reprobate.
right. And then I just launched this product, let's say in June, July. So the 36 millimeter. and I have the bigger watch, which is 41. I started with it, and this is really a nice playground because I mean it's only the dial and really a few bezel. And so I can really play on the design of the dial. So I can really bring whatever I want. So I can design, I can keep it pure. And I just have now, like, I mean, probably, I mean, it's kind of parallel that I'm doing because I was working for Swatch for many years.
Hmm.
And the idea was they had, and they still have the Canva, which is the same case, and then only change the strap and the dial and the hands. And that makes really a new watch. And this is what I'm also doing today with Elka.
Of course. And it is amazing how much variation and how much character you have been able to create in a relatively short period of time. Because you
Mhm.
founded Elka when? When was it established?
I established the brand in 2022, so that was 15th of November officially. So
Wow.
launched the product, the line. So today it's 3 years only.
I can't believe that you've only been around for 3 years because I feel like you've done a great job of being very visible, about getting your message out there and releasing plenty of watches for people to get excited about. And of course, you've done a couple of collabs with Alon now, both
Mhm.
very successful watches, in my opinion. Really beautiful. One of the strangest additions to your collection, I thought, because I didn't see it coming, although I love a dive watch, is the watch that you have
Yeah, that's the
on
watch
your
that
wrist.
I'm wearing. It's the
So this is very different from the core idea of
Yes and no. It's exactly the same shape. So
Mhm.
if you take the watch from the side, so you can see, I mean, the side of the watch. So I don't have the second one to compare, but if you look at the shape of the watch, so it's the same as the rest of the collection. The sapphire crystal also, which is on top, is also a chevet box sapphire crystal. The dial is also domed. The hands are also curved. So all the details that you have on the 41 or 36 millimeter are also in it. So it's exactly the same thing. And also it's the same size as the 41. So because it has also 31 millimeter. So the idea is really to keep the same feature, the same DNA in the whole collection.
I feel bad now. I feel like I should take it back and say it's almost very different because I see what you're saying. It's extremely consistent from a conceptual and actually proportional in many ways standpoint, and yet it has a completely different character.
Mhm.
It's an absolute triumph. It is one of the most handsome, and I would say very well. I mean, look how thin it is, and that's on a double layer British military strap. I don't think we're allowed to say NATO anymore.
It's a British military strap.
Yeah.
So in fact, it's called NATO,
Mm.
and because it had a number, so NATO, because it was designed in '72, I guess, by the British Army. They wanted to have something that is not shining, something that is with a double security. And yeah, so it was the number was NATO, and then it was a certain number after, which I don't have.
G10.
Huh?
G10.
Oh, probably.
I'm sure it's yeah.
Okay.
It's a brilliant addition, and it changes the character. But your watches are very versatile when it comes to the straps that they can be put on,
Mhm,
because they're extremely artful and elegant in the case and in the crystal proportions, which I
mhm.
adore. But then you can change the character over and over and over again with the addition of different straps. So it's nice to see that you played around with that here. What's your favorite strap to wear?
I love the NATO.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, comfortable that you can wear it in any, period of the year. You can swim away with it, but you can also clean it. You can place it into a sock.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
place it into the watch machine, and then so it's clean as for the first day. It's amazing.
There you go. So you get all kinds of tips on the real time show that you didn't expect. You can wash flick flacks by putting them in a sock and chucking them in the washing machine. And you would know, you're a Swatch Group professional, that's of course. And of course, you can wash your British military straps or any other fabric strap by sticking it in a sock and chucking it. The world of luxury in which we live. Hakim, thank you for joining us.
My
It's been a real
pleasure.
pleasure. Please enjoy your guests and celebrate with us tonight at the bar.
With pleasure.